is this webinar for you? So I want to make this clear so we don't waste time of anyone. So I don't want to waste the time of anyone. So this is the moment that I tell you that if you want to understand more, that we don't need to rely on motivation to progress and to take actions, this is for you. If you believe that it's possible to have a routine who can sponsors, who can help you to achieve more, great, this is for you. If you are self-responsible to embrace any change that you have to do in your daily life, sure, this is also for you. But it's not for you if you are not willing to embrace changes, if you're responsible anyone else except you for your failures or for your results. And if you expect that motivation will just come up from the heaven, from the God, without any reason, this is not for you, okay? So I really hope that you guys can keep with me until the end, so we can be together. So I really want to know if you can vote. Yes, oh, you see, I want to have a lot of people who wants to be more energized and to join me today on that. I'm happy with that. Okay. Welcome to the people who are just joining us. We have some people joining, so I think if you have any question on how to join the presentation, please let us know through the chat. Okay, so this is the agenda for today, okay? So we will touch base on 3 topics. The first one is how we need to be conscious of your energy levels. So we need to be conscious of how am I feeling right now, okay? The second one is the principles that we should to build a sustainable routine. So what is this about? Is mainly how we can build a routine that we can keep doing. This is another problem that most of us cannot keep up, okay? So this is the second. The third one, I will talk about discipline, okay? Through this ruler that I will discuss with you all in some slides further. Okay, so this is our intention for today. And again, I want you to teach you not to rely on motivation, but rather to be fully responsible for your energy levels to do what you have to do. Okay, this will maximize your potential. So that's the intention for today. I really hope you are all with me. Let me see. Okay, cool. So yeah, great. I know where we are going. We know where we are going. However, I will show you some of the key mistakes we all commit. And I include on myself, and I have been there as well, right? So I have been also suffering from these mistakes. And the first one is, I don't have energy. You wake up in the morning and this is probably what you say, oh my God, I don't have energy. I don't know what to do. I'm exhausted already. I can't. This is the first mistake we think, that energy is something that we need to have. Let's think differently. Energy is generated, right? So we don't have energy, but rather, we should say that we can generate energy. It's not something that you have or you don't have. So you are empowered to change this mindset from, oh my God, I'm not feeling that I have energy, but you can generate. Sure, good. This is the first thing. Second mistake. I don't like to follow a routine. You know, I really like the way my day goes with the flow. I don't make many decisions. You know, I wake up and then when I figure out I'm already on my car, driving to work. There is I don't like to follow a routine. I feel doing what I like to do only, blah, 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 blah. another mistake. A routine helps you to ensure that you have a flow in a way that you feel comfortable. This reduce your anxiety, reduce your stress level, and even feel less fatigue. So following a minimal routine can help you to lower your stress levels. This is just one good reason for you to have a minimal routine, okay? Another mistake, I'm not motivated today. And this is something that I suffered a lot in the past, because I felt, I'm not motivated to go to gym this morning. Don't rely on motivation. This is another mistake. Don't rely that you have to feel motivation to do something. We are grown-ups. We are adults. So we need to ensure that there are stuff that we need to do that we may not want to, but are important for us. So don't rely only on motivation. Rely on making sure that you can change your state. Okay, so this is another mistake that we do. And the last one, but I could list like 100, is sleeping 5 hours a day is enough for me. I hear that all the time. No, 5 hours is really good. No, is enough. I feel really good on the next day, blah, blah, blah. And this I could connect with a lot of others, a lot of other mistakes, right? Oh no, I'm a nighty person. I just can feel I can work better at night. All these things are mistakes because our body needs proper rest. So this is just one example of things that we think that we are doing that are good, or even that we believe that are making good for us, but is not. Okay, so all of these, guys, are not rocket science, right? Anything that I said now, I think it's well known by everyone, right? It's nothing new that I'm saying, nothing surprising. Okay, that's the problem. Most of us know what we have to do. Most of us know what is needed for us to progress, what is needed for us to move forward. However, there is this part of us, this resistant voice, who may telling you right now, oh, Vanessa, this is so obvious. Oh, I already know that. Of course, I have to sleep well to have more energy in the morning. I know that you know, but why we are not implementing it? Because our resistant voice says, is this too obvious? I already knew that. No, but in my case, I hear that a lot. Oh no, but in my situation is different. All of these are our brain not willing to make the changes that we have to make. Okay, and in any circumstance, making changes requires us to embrace and to not to listen to the resistant voice. Okay, are you all with me? I'm talking a bit too much. Let me see your faces. Okay.
We're here.
Okay, great. Okay. So I will give an example from Simone. Simone, she was one of my clients, and she was struggling. Her lack of organization in her business was totally connected with her health. That was not a priority at the time. So she was constantly sabotaging herself to exercise, to do her her self-care, and the business was a mess. So from the moment she understood that she had to take care of her energy levels, she started to have better results in her business. So this is just an example of changes that are required in a certain area of your life that you need to, that will have results in the other areas, okay? So let's try now. Okay, you understood what we are doing as a mistake. We know that we need to break that, but how we will do that. So this is what I will explain now for you, okay, guys? So the first thing is to being conscious of how you are feeling now. So I want you now to take some time to reflect from 0 to 10, what's the level of your physical energy today? So from 0 to 10, how are you feeling physically today? Today is a Saturday. Some of you is a bit more relaxed. Some of you are not working. So I want to know, how is your physical energy? And when I say physical, you can tell me, did you sleep well? Are you feeling tired? You know, are you exhausted? Are you tired? Are you motivated, like physically, to run a marathon? I don't know how you're feeling about it, but think of the reason why you are giving this score, okay? Are you relaxed? Are you hungry? Are you feeling full? Like, have you eaten too much in the breakfast or your lunch in certain cases? Okay. And what about your mental energy? So our mental energy is much more related to our focus, to our creativity. How are we clear? How clear are our thoughts? How have you been avoiding distractions, or have you been like just feeling confused? So how, from 0 to 10, what's the level of your mental energy? I will give you some time. That's good, Neil. 9 to 10. Wrote 80 pages. Wow, Vicky. Proud of you. Proud of you. Yeah, I know. I just saw, yeah, people sleeping less hours. Yeah, cool. Luca, I know you rock on your mental energy. Luke and myself, we used to do master together, and like we could wake up at 4 a.m. to finish paper for the same day. Assignments for the same day. Yeah, cool. That's great. That's great. You see, Luca brought during the week can be from 6 to 7. So she is already a bit conscious of how is her energy level during the weekday as well. So this exercise is something that you can bring to your routine. Is always trying to understand. Yeah, oh well, we have 2 small kids. Yeah, this is challenging. I had one and it's really challenging. I feel you. Okay. So you're emotional now. From 0 to 10, what is the level of your emotional energy today? Emotional, let's think about your feelings, your mood, your resilience, how positive you are today, how optimistic. The level of our emotional can also help us to handle the challenges with ease, can have a positive outlook of the things that happens in our life, and etc. Well, Valeria is 10 on emotional. Usually she rocks in this sense. So congrats. New as well, usually 9 to 10. Wow, Carlinha, good, working on that. Amazing, amazing. I know you are all motivated today with me. So, yeah, Vicky, you are strong. Yeah, be conscious and be aware and accept, first of all, right? So be honest with you guys. Every time you can, check the levels of your energy, okay? Find the reason behind your feeling. Is because of the lack of sleep? Is because you saw, from the mental, you went through a tough meeting at work, you were struggling, emotional, did you hear some news that were not good? Try to understand the reason behind that drained you somehow. So this is the first step that helps you to manage, okay? I will not go through this actually, but if you can, if you can vote here as well, so we can see the level of the group. So the physical, the mental, and the emotional energy levels of the group. Okay, I will vote as well. Sure, I just voted. That's good, great. Okay, cool. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Guys, what would you do if you had more energy in any level? So being conscious of our energy levels help us to understand also how I should be feeling. So, okay, imagine that, okay, I'm not feeling well today. I'm on a level 6 of emotional energy. However, I have a webinar on energy to deliver today. So how should I feel? Vanessa, you should feel like a 10. Okay, so what I need to do to manage to increase, to leverage this level. So once we know how we are, we need to also to know what we should do to have more energy. Okay, so what you do? So people would socialize, work more. So this will connect with our ambitions. Okay, so I'm not feeling energized today, but I want to go out more. I want to socialize. I need to work better. This, from the moment that we know why you want to get more energy, why you want to be more energized, this is where we connect to our ambitions. Do an intensive workout, listen to uplifting music, meditate. Okay, these are also a lot of examples of how we can generate more energy, guys. Workout, go out, workout, uplifting music, meditation. Okay, so I will just show you. Okay, so yeah, principles of a sustainable routine. Before I go to this next step, are we okay so far? Are you all with me? That is so important for us to be aware of our energy levels, that we need to know why we want to have more energy. Let me see if anyone wants to share something, to open the mic. I'm with you guys. I'm just checking your faces. Okay. It's so good to see a lot of familiar faces. Okay, great. Principles for a sustainable routine. Remember the resistant voice, right? Silence the resistant voice. You will hear a lot your voice, the resistant voice saying, you know what? It's too early. Why you should wake up in the morning to exercise? Don't go. It's too cold. So the principles to set a sustainable routine includes you ensuring your resistant voice is silent. To set a routine that works for you. You cannot follow someone else's routine. Oh, you know, my husband, he runs 10 kilometers, 5 a.m. in the morning, but it doesn't fit me. So don't follow anyone else's routine. Set a routine that works for you. Try again, remember what I told, why you gave your score on the previous step. You have to be aware much more of the habits that are draining your energy. You have to implement the habits which increase your energy levels. And what is that? You will be the one who will know. For me, depending on the day, depending on what happened to me after a meeting or when I leave work, I need some type of music to increase my emotional energy, for instance. But for some other people, silence is much better. So it's only you who will be able to know what type of habits that increase your energy levels, okay? And in this case, the last topic is to ensure you access your toolkit throughout the day. What happens? Okay, if you set a routine that can naturally help you to have your energy levels as higher as possible on a daily basis, right? Okay, so probably you set up a morning routine that includes some minutes of meditation or some stretching. I'm not saying that you should work out too early if it doesn't fit your schedule. However, you've set a minimal routine that works for you, okay? So naturally, your routine brings your energy levels to a higher level. Throughout the day, life happens. Things happens. You go through a tough meeting. You got some not so nice news. You heard someone was not nice with you. I don't know. Things happen. So you have to set some activities, some tools that can help you to quickly change this state. So, and these things, this toolkit may be something, should be something easily to be implemented. So, for example, I will give you some examples in the next slide, but taking a deep breath after you finish a meeting. So imagine I go to work all the day and I have to see my son when I finish work. And imagine if I wanted to rely on the energy level that I had after 8 hours work of focus work, of tough meetings and etc. My energy levels would go down, right? Will go down, definitely. So if I don't bring anything that can help me to change this state, how can I have some quality time with my son? It's not going to happen. So if I understand that there are some quick tools that I can do that helps me to change that state, so I can have some extra charge. Imagine like a phone, guys. We have 100% and the battery consumes. It's our body. It's the way we see the energy. We need to recharge. So find these activities, create your own toolkit that helps you to leverage your energy level for your next activity, for your next interaction. Okay? So remember, we have a routine that will help you on a daily basis to increase the energy level. But we also need the toolkit who will help us throughout the day. Remember, life happens. Okay? let me show you. Just a moment. Okay. Let me jump. Yeah, this one. So these are some examples of habits that will increase your energy levels. Meditation, physical activity, enough sleep, eating healthy, journaling, reset our system before a new task, no multitasking, drink water, conscious breathing, music, silence, shower. There are tons of examples. And remember, you need to be empowered to create your own routine and your own toolkit, depending on what works for you. Okay? I will not come to you now and say, you know what? Here is my, oh my God, just a moment. I just saw a message here. Okay, all good. Okay, apologies. So remember, I will not come to you and say, you know what, guys, this is the routine you should follow. Wake up 5 a.m. in the morning, have a cold shower, run 10 kilometers, meditate for 30 minutes, blah, 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 blah. Because it's not gonna work for you. May work for some people. Imagine if I tell someone in Europe winter to have a cold shower 5 a.m. in the morning. This is not sustainable. So that's why I'm saying that should be a sustainable routine that fits you. For me, I can tell you now my morning routine that has the minimum. I need to meditate, and I can say I really, it's not more than 10 minutes, makes me a difference. I need to shower in the morning. Cold, winter, summer, I need shower in the morning. And I need physical activity. I'm not saying that I will do 1 hour physical activity. Can be 15 minutes, 10 minutes, but I need to stretch. I need to do the minimum. This is what works for me on the minimum. And I need enough sleep. So what works for you? My friend's daughter takes a cold shower every day in winter and throughout the year. You know, for some people, this works. I can have cold shower in Qatar. In the summer of Qatar, I can definitely have a cold shower in the morning, but it doesn't fit everyone. So that's why the autonomy, you are empowered to make the decisions of the activities that you need to do, that you can commit to yourself, that helps you to leverage your energy level. However, you need to know that you have to keep up and to do. I need 8 hours sleep, and I usually manage to make it happen. Amazing, Luca. I agree. I need that too. I definitely need 8 hours of sleep. And sometimes a morning routine is connected to a really good evening routine, right? So I usually say that the evening Vanessa needs to help the morning Vanessa, the morning version of Vanessa. So we need to think about that too. Are you guys with me? Let me see. Okay. I want to know if you can share with me, could be through the chat or Mentimeter, what other ideas of habits that we can do that can generate more energy? And here I want like ideas really, so we can share, so people can know more of what habits that we can do that can generate more energy. Let me see the chat. Dark chocolate, shower in the morning. call a friend, I now talk to friends. Exactly. This changes our energy levels. Well, good friends, right? People who we like. Because sometimes we can talk to people who can lower our energy levels, right? This happens to
You need to know who to call. Yeah.
Exactly. Reading an inspiring book, starting a new hobby, good conversation, amazing. A cup of tea, what else? A walk, going for a walk, right? Well, I'm really into music, walk in nature, exactly. Start the day with coffee, journaling, everyday self-therapy, beer with friends, amazing. Yeah, I miss beer with some friends, good friends. I hope there is no Muslim in this group. No, okay. I would be like, travel alone. Yes. Spending time with family. Yeah, let me see here. Listen to music, walk with the dogs. Great. Yeah, you see, there are a lot of things that we can do. And these, of course, some of these things require a bit more time. But sometimes, and I call a friend, could be just like texting a friend and say, oh, I miss you. I really hope you are well. And then you can get a really nice message later. So this is something that helps, that generate a lot of energy on us, okay? Okay, finally, I will talk about discipline. And I will show you this discipline ruler. Okay, so let's check this ruler and see where do we see ourselves, because we understood that our energy levels can be increased depending on the habits we have. We are empowered to make those changes. We can change this state. We can set a routine that we can follow based on principles that fits you, the purpose. We are not strict on 5 a.m. club, cold shower, and a lot of this stuff. We need to set a routine which fits us, right? Okay, so we have some people who are extremely obsessed, strict to this routine and to the discipline, right? And are extremely disciplined. And we have some people who are like, I don't do what I don't want to do. I'm relaxed. If I'm not willing to do something, I will not do, blah, 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 blah. So we have these extremes, okay? In one side, a person who doesn't have discipline at all usually don't have results. So if you don't have the discipline to do what is needed, to do what you have to do, sometimes most of the times you will not have the results, right? So imagine that you have to water a plant only when you are willing to. Oh, you know what? I'm not into watering this plant today. So you are not giving the energy the plant requires to grow. So of course you will not have the results that you expect with that plant. On the other hand, people extremely obsessed, extremely rigid and restrict with your habits or with everything in their lives are so focused on the results that they forget to live the present. So we have here two sides that doesn't fit us. So if we look for finding a balance between no discipline at all and too obsessed, this is the best approach we can have when it comes to implementing new habits, to ensuring that we can manage our energy levels. Find the balance. Find the balance between looking for your results, but still finding enjoying your joy, your fulfillment in any of the activities that you are planning to do. Okay? You will get results and you will still enjoy the process. Does this make sense to you guys? I will give you some time. You can comment, you can open your mic if you want.
If I may share a personal experience I had, I used to set a goal to be like, I have to be at the gym 6 times a week, you know, my trainings is divided in like A, B, C, and I have to be there. And of course, this is not feasible, you know, like I'm a solo mother with a son and have to run around all the time. And that ended up frustrating me because I could never meet my goal, you know. I could never meet like 6 times a week to the gym. And then I sat back and I'm, okay, if I make it 3 to 4 days would be good. And now I'm happy because I managed to be like sometimes even 5, you know. It's not 6, but it's more than 3 to 4. That was the goal I set for myself. So it's just like making a small change, you know, in our goal and bringing a positive side to what we set as a goal for ourselves.
Exactly. Amazing. Thank you, Luca. Thank you for sharing. Yes, this is a really good example. We are so focused on the results, only the results, that we forget about enjoying and to understand that things happen. You know, as you said, you are a single mother who have to deal with other stuff. That's why it's so important to set a routine that fits you, that fits your purpose, that fits your life. You know, again, for some people in Brazil, needs to like leave to go to work like 1.5 hours before the time, because they take a lot of traffic to go, or they need to take public transportation. So imagine if we want to teach these people that no, you know, you have to exercise every morning in the gym to have a good energy throughout the day. This is not going to happen. So we need to ensure that there is this balance. And I will bring something that probably some of you may be asking, is probably thinking of, is during events, right? I see a lot of people here that works with events, can be someone who is in an organizing committee or someone with a team. I see Brazilian team today here. A lot of people from the Brazilian Olympic Committee. So again, what is the minimum that you could do to keep up with your energy levels during the event? It's not gonna be the same as you do in your life, in your house, when you are in your comfort zone. It's a different setup. But if you have the principles of what you know that increases your energy level as a minimum, you can do, even if you are delivering an event. Again, it's only you who will be able to decide what is the best. But be conscious that this helps you to generate more energy, to deliver better, to feel less stressed, to feel less tired. Even delivering an event full of, and I know, working 15 hours a day, which is different from when you are in your home, working much less than that. Okay? Yes, you may be thinking, It's not every day that I have the strength to do what is good for me. Of course it's not, because it's hard. Remember the resistant voice. It's our brain just putting us, you know, wow, you are too good where you are. You don't have to grow. Grow takes a lot of effort. So our brain wants to keep up where we are, you know. It takes a lot of work, and our brain, this part of brain doesn't want us to work too hard. Okay, I'm still not sure how to set a routine that fits my purpose. Yeah, it takes time. You will do a lot of testing. Oh, this is something, wow, this music really increases my emotional energy. You know, every time I'm feeling upset, I will listen to this music, and then I will feel a bit better. Can I make so many changes at once? Usually not. Implement one habit at a time. Again, make tests, try this, you know, I will set this for 1 week. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I will be able to go to the gym 6 times a week. No, it's too hard, because I otherwise you will leave other stuff that is important as well. Again, balance is key. Balance is so important. Okay? Are you guys with me? Let me see. Okay, you are. Thank you, I'm glad. Okay, so I will take 1 minute of your time to explain how we can carry on this journey together. If you wish to continue working with me, this journey can be easier with my help. Okay, I have some clients here with me today as well, so I'm glad to see a lot of faces that we have been working so hard to the personal growth of a lot of familiar faces here. So before, I want to share some testimonials of people who have been working with me. So in different process, this is Manu, who worked, I helped her a lot during this between job period. So she was really struggling in terms of understanding what she wanted. So it was a really good process we run with Manu. This program with Vanessa was an important tool for her personal development. This is Sarah. So it generated clarity. And I think clarity is key as well, even to know what we want to do with our energy. So, okay, you have a lot of energy. Wow, a 10. What are you going to do with that? So we need to know where to focus, right? To set the priorities so we can achieve and balance the personal and professional life. This is amazing. So it has been important. So Valeria is here with us today. She has been my client too. And it's been important in the middle of the thoughts she has daily on how to achieve her goals connected with their life purpose. So she has a sensitivity and ability to be fully present, bringing me the confidence to take the first steps on her new path. That's great, Valeria. Our sessions made me understand that my clarity had to come initially from my presence. Accepting and living the generates clarity, and clarity helps you make decisions. And to say no, what gets in the way of what is non-negotiable. So again, you will see a lot of people, a lot of my clients talk about clarity, because this is one of the main objectives of our program, of my program, okay? Because if we don't have clarity, we can have all the energy we have in life, but we don't know where to focus. Okay, so the program was so important that it was years without knowing what to do. Even though during the pandemic, I understood what I wanted, everything was clear thanks to the help of Vanessa. All the care, she made me feel alive again. Thank you, Renata. So this is the program that these people is talking about. Is a mentoring designed to support you on building your own life operating plan, setting up your mindset to make the necessary changes, aligning them with your long-term goals and values, while making sure those changes are implemented, okay? everything that we have been working, that I work with my clients, is to ensure that this is implemented. So we utilize high performance elements, energy, courage, productivity, that will connect you to this next level. Okay, so these are some of the objectives. I will not go into details, but I will highlight 2 objectives that is really connected to the session we had today, which is to develop a high performance skills with ease, productivity, energy, and presence to ensure the changes. Design your new lifestyle and align it with your career path. So all the changes that we need to do we need to align them with our career, right? We don't want to have a whole lifestyle that is not aligned with what we do for a living. Career plays a big aspect in our life, and we want to ensure, and the purpose of this program is to ensure that we can design this connection, okay, between them. So the format is 12 online sessions. I provide activity sheet every session for further insights. We have a summary mail after every session. We have direct access to my WhatsApp. So this is just some of the things that I deliver. And well, we have exclusive Spotify playlists. Valeria loves that. And so this is the format that we are working on. So if you want to know more, I invite you to schedule a discovery call. So we will have a one-on-one meeting between you and me, and then I can explain more details about the program, and we can also figure out if it's what you are looking for.